Hey there, survival game fanatics. Do you love that feeling of just barely scraping by, then finally carving out a little piece of safety for yourself? Because I sure do. And guess what? 2025 is going to deliver that feeling tenfold. We've rounded up the top 10 new survival games that we truly believe are going to nail that addictive loop. Get ready to add them to your wish list. Coming in at number 10, we have Pathologic 3. If you've ever experienced the Pathologic series, you'll know this is not a game for the faint of heart. You play as a doctor trapped in a village ravaged by a deadly epidemic, and your mission is to stop it. Pathologic is famous for being harsh, dark, and deeply satirical, and this time, the developers are adding a time travel mechanic. A small teaser called Pathologic 3 Quarantine was released on March 17th, and the full game promises to deliver a real suffering feast on PC, PS5, and Xbox this year. Coming in at number 9, we have Jurassic Park Survival. Saber Interactive is bringing us a single-player action-adventure game set right after the terrifying events of the 1993 movie Jurassic Park, literally the very next day. But this time, you won't be playing as any of the main movie cast. Instead, you're an InGen scientist who's been left behind on the island. That's right, the same island where Jurassic Park just happened. Now it's the day after. If you're a fan of both video games and Jurassic Park, then this sounds like the ultimate Jurassic Park survival experience, and it's coming to PC, PS5, and Xbox Series later this year. Coming in at number 8, we have Subnautica 2. Say goodbye to Planet 4546b because this time we're setting foot on a completely new oceanic world. But that's not all. Subnautica 2 is also bringing a super exciting mechanic, DNA modification. You can adapt to the harsh environment and even borrow abilities from the native creatures. Add to that 4-player co-op, and Subnautica 2 is shaping up to be a top-tier underwater survival experience on PC and Xbox Series via Early Access and Xbox Game Pass this year. Coming in at number 7, we have Rooted, a post-apocalyptic survival game with a pretty unique storyline. The world has been ravaged by bacteriological warfare, and you'll have to face a heavily polluted environment, especially in urban areas. To survive, you'll need to equip protective gear to explore these ruins, where valuable resources await. But the interesting twist in Rooted is that nature isn't just a challenge. It's a force that humanity has angered, and now you have to face the consequences. Rooted is expected to be released in 2025.
Security robots. They are here to protect you.
Coming in at number 6, we have Lost Rift, a first-person survival shooter with a high-stakes extraction mode. You'll embark on dangerous expeditions, gather valuable resources, and fight to make it back alive. But watch out, because other players will have the same goal. Developed by People Can Fly, the creators known for their crazy and action-packed shooters, Lost Rift also features a peculiar visual style, seemingly innocent, but definitely hiding danger beneath the surface. Keep an eye out for its early access release on PC later this year. Coming in at number 5 is a name you might not expect. Runescape, Dragon Wilds. Thought Runescape had run out of ideas? Wrong. This is a standalone co-op survival spin-off, taking players to the forgotten continent of Ashenfall where dragons have awakened, and things have gone downhill from there. You and up to 3 friends will team up for survival missions. Interestingly, the game uses a skill system reminiscent of classic Runescape, but this time applied in a survival context, creating a pretty fresh experience. The unique twist? In most survival games, you're struggling with stone, wood, and hunger, but in Dragon Wilds, you survive using magic. Sounds awesome, right? Runescape. Dragon Wilds is launching in early access on PC this spring, with the full release coming next year. This is definitely a different and bold direction for the Runescape franchise. And number 4, we're heading into a familiar yet terrifying post-apocalyptic world. Terminator Survivors. You thought stopping Judgment Day was enough? Well, bad news, you failed. Set 4 years after Skynet has nearly wiped out humanity, you'll have to fight to survive in a world dominated by machines. Fearsome T-800s are roaming everywhere, and going head-to-head with them is practically suicide. Stealth and using everything you can scavenge will be your keys to survival in Terminator Survivors, which is expected to launch in early access on Steam this year. Coming in at number 3, we have Road to Vostok. If you're a fan of post-apocalyptic stories and tense border zones, then this game is definitely for you. Set on the border between Finland and Russia, where everything has become incredibly hostile and dangerous. What's really interesting is that this game is being developed by a single Finnish programmer, a former army lieutenant, who's aiming for a hardcore single-player survival FPS experience. Very realistic and challenging. The full game is expected to release on PC later this year, but you can already check out public demos on Steam right now. These demos aren't just a prologue, they're actual gameplay tests that'll give you a clear idea of what the real experience will be like. Our runner-up is Breath Edge 2. If you thought one cosmic disaster was enough, Red Ruin Softworks is bringing us the sequel to The Misadventures of the Man, with even more bizarre and hilarious cosmic situations. This time, you'll have to face the nefarious Breath Edge Corporation, manage and upgrade your spaceship, and occasionally do some pretty useless things, just for the player's entertainment. The astronaut would definitely be pretty disappointed with these tasks, but that's the fun of it. You're the player, not the astronaut. Breath Edge 2 is expected to be released on PC, PS5, and Xbox Series later this year. Although the game's demo might be a bit tricky to find now that it's been taken down after Steam Next Fest, it's definitely worth checking out if you can. And taking the number 1 spot in our top 10 new survival games of 2025 is none other than BLACKFROST: The Long Dark 2. If you love the tension and harshness of The Long Dark, then Hinterland is bringing a comprehensive upgrade with this sequel. Skiing and surviving in a frozen world has always been a fantastic combination, but this time, instead of facing the harsh wilderness alone, you'll be able to team up with friends in co-op mode. On top of that, the game introduces a new psychological element with the Will to Live system, forcing you to battle not just hunger and the cold, but also your own inner fears. BLACKFROST: The Long Dark 2 is expected to enter early access on PC later this year, promising a top-tier survival experience. Awesome. There you have it. The top 10 incredibly exciting new survival games coming in 2025. Which game are you looking forward to the most? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more awesome videos. Thanks, everyone.